Welcome back, my name is Benji. Today I was welcome to Pro Cycling Manager 2021, and we're going to be playing a mountain stage once again, but this one has a little twist because you wanted me to play with Chris Froome and try and win a World Tour stage with Chris Froome, but in all honesty, that's impossible against Pogacar and so forth, unless it's from the breakaway, but that's a bit boring, so I decided to take the Val stage from the Tour de France 2019 that eventually got shortened, and I'm going to be playing this one against Pro Conti and Conti teams. Nonetheless, as you can see, that's not against rookies. Biscara with 75 mountain at Oiskeltel is definitely one of the heavy favorites for this one. We only have 72 mountain with Chris Froome. As you can see, the cyanide stats have completely devoured this man, deservedly this year. Also unfortunate due to the accident, of course. But we've got plenty of competition here. But I do hope that we can eventually put our hands in the air at the finish line. Let's give it a try. Ooh, it's raining a little bit. Won't matter. Chris Froome, let's get you to the front together with the rest of the squad. A +1 on Froome, which is definitely going to help. And the rest of the team is looking fine. I will try and get guys to give in the breakaway, because why not? Together with Boschko and Christensen. And in the peloton, I'll have Seb Bauwijk protect Chris Froome. Bauwijk severely underrated in the original database of the game, though. Like 63 mountain. The guy in real life is at least like 70 mountain, perhaps a bit more. Let's try and get some water in the descent here with Guy Niv. Actually, I got caught behind with Brentle on the climbing section and, well, is behind now, so it's not overly useful. Let's hope he can find his way back on the next climb or something, because we can use all domestiques we have. Sagiv can also get some water. He's now a minute in front of the peloton and 1 minute behind Bosch, who is still ahead. We're now on the second climb, the Côte de Longuefoy, not exactly the biggest, but it has a pretty steep section of 7.2%. in there that goes up to 15.7 in total. That's a lot. In the peloton, we're looking good. Maybe a bit too much spendage right now. We don't need to go on 85. We can stay in the group with 78, 77 as well, to be honest. Peloton's breaking up on the downhill before the Val Thorens climb, but we are looking so good. In a breakaway, 2 minutes ahead of the peloton, so Sagiv can basically work as a satellite rider the second that he gets God. The rest of the peloton is still looking good. Climb is 37 kilometers long, so that's going to be a long one. Nonetheless, I'll start setting things up. On paper, I think Hollenstein with 72 mountain is the second best climber on the team. Nope, it's Bevan. He's actually almost the best climber. I'm going to put Hollenstein in the wheel of Chris Froome, Bevan in the wheel of Hollenstein, and I will use Goldstein to protect Chris Froome, and use our age-old tactic like we always do. Just, it's a long climb. Make sure that we spend our energy wisely. The others will overextend by a long shot, and as a consequence, we will likely be able to perform really well. So from the start of the climb, so right now, gonna put myself on 72 or something. Gonna try and follow the tempo a tiny bit, but if it becomes too much, like right now, I'm likely not going to follow the pace. We've got an attack, 2 attacks, Charmig for Uno-X. We've got a response by Stedman. Lopez now trying to pace that down. Kongstad in the wheel, and Figueiredo in third wheel already. This basically looks like the old Team Sky jersey, but with a green line instead of the blue one. Pace in the peloton is really low. It's around, I think, 63, 64 effort, which is honestly surprising. Usually in PCM, they decide to go all out the second the climb hits, but that's not the case right now. Looks like they're calculating in that the climb is very long. Sagiv's done for. I should have, well, pulled him back earlier because he's not going to be useful anymore with this type of energy. But Chris Froome still sitting strongly. Goldstein's last energy is about to pass. Then I'm going to switch over to Hollenstein with Bevan in the wheel then. That is the goal, at least at the moment. I can do that as we speak, actually. Let's switch these guys around, and Hollenstein can go to protect mode. There we go. Let's switch to like 61. The lower our spendage, the better in the long run. For the people that don't know what I'm doing strategy-wise, it's the fact that I'm using Bevan in the wheel of Froome, not because Bevan is the leader, but because then I've got Bevan closely to Froome the second that I want him to protect Froome. And that will happen the second that Hollenstein is done with protecting. So it's this kind of strategy that seems to work really well on PCM, in my opinion, personally. There's probably other ways to do this. There's probably ways where you could protect both, but I prefer controlling one route. That's an attack by Hanik, and we've got Moreno responding. Let's see if we need to respond highly on that. I don't think so yet. I'm mainly looking for an Euskaltel rider, but I can't seem to find them. Here is Biscara. No? Where's Biscara? Oh god, what happened? What happened? He's out. Our competition's out. I didn't even notice. Well, that's a bummer, isn't it? Oh my god. Yeah, we have just learned that Mikel Biscara has abandoned. That's rather disappointing. 12 kilometers. Let's lower our energy spendage because Froome's not looking great. But I've got the problem that I kind of need water right now. And there's no way to accurately do that. We've got a response by Hansen and Swabel going into this descent. Gonna try and actually up it a tiny bit for this descent because then we've got basically ourselves in their wheel for now. Hollenstein's almost done though. I just don't want to go too ham yet. It's still 10 kilometers to go. That's a while. Hollenstein still strong. Bevan's still looking perfect as last domestique. Froome, I'm sorry, no water. I said it before on the channel. Dehydration is the path to victory. Keegan Swirbel's really pushing right now. 7.5k to go, my man. 73 mountain. I don't think I need to be worried yet unless he's got an amazing day. He's probably going to run out of energy in the last few kilometers. I put myself on 76 for now. 66, sorry. I'll try and keep up that tempo for a bit longer. Hollenstein's done for. It's time for Bevan to take over. There we go. 6 kilometers. 1 minute to the front of the race. And it looks like the second group, Hansen is already in trouble. Swabel's still going strong though. But this group is actually thinning out one by one. Otruba's still here. We've got Ituria, Bravo, Daibol. We've got Adria, Figueiredo, and Talman. 5 kilometers to go. Think I can gradually up it towards 70 again, and then the last 2.5 kilometers we can go 85, something like that. Perhaps 70 for now? That might be too much, but I'll give it a go anyway. 36 seconds. I'm going to up it towards 80. I think that's fine. 2.5 kilometers, we're closing in easily now. I think we're going to have this one. Bravo and Figueiredo are gone. Ravazzi having trouble now. We're going to the final 2 kilometers. Let's go 85. Dalbell's done. Ravazzi is done. Swabel has trouble following. Adria being the last rider in our wheel. Are we going to take home the victory? This is a very big question that I don't know the answer to yet. Gonna go on 90 in the last kilometer. Hopefully that's enough to beat these guys. Swabel goes past. Let's wait, let's wait, let's wait, let's wait, let's wait. And I think we're gonna take it home. I think we're gonna take it home. Chris Froome is gonna win on Val Thorens. Oh my god, there we go. He does it. He bloody well does it. He crosses the line. And he's the winner of the stage. It's been a long time since we've seen that. Chris Froome on the podiums. Top step of a race. Swabel in second. It's a bit of a shame that Biscara is out because that did make it quite a bit easier for me. But still a pretty good victory on our end. In all honesty, in my opinion, the AI did it better than last year because I swear I played this stage multiple times in PCM 2020 and every time the AI completely overextended. It also kind of did so this time around, but Swabel came very close and it's not like we... Yeah, in all honesty, the AI waited longer and that's a good thing. Nonetheless, I do think that it helped that we had such a good daily form, that our competition was out and so forth. But I very much enjoyed this stage and we brought Chris Froome at least a victory in the Tour de France, despite good teams not being present. Anyway, if you liked this video, then tap that like button. If you didn't tell me what's wrong, I'll try and make it better for you next time. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye.